unarmed man. Officer claims he heard shots before opening fire. Oh my God. So he heard some imaginary sounds, claimed that he heard shots fired, and he just shot a man. No reason. Unarmed man. Just shot him for no reason. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be really, really crazy. A St. Louis County District Judge denied a motion Monday asking the court to dismiss felony charges against a police officer who shot an unarmed man through an apartment door last fall. Paul Ling, an attorney representing Duluth police officer Tyler Liebfried, had argued that the shooting was justified because Liebfried heard what sounded like gunfire coming from the unit. The bullet struck and injured 23-year-old Jared File, who told investigators the loud noise captured by officers' body cameras was caused by him kicking shut and locking the door. Police had been dispatched to the department to respond to a call about a possible domestic violence incident in the department in the apartment. So let me get this straight. You thought that because a woman or somebody was in danger, you didn't fire a weapon, and the bullet struck and injured someone who, suppose for a second, had that been a woman that had been in the place of Jared freaking File, right? Suppose his body was replaced by a woman in that very moment. That cop would have gunned down a freaking woman. Judge Sally Tarnowski wrote in an order that there is probable cause to sustain the charges against Liebfried. In effect, defendant argues that because he heard gunshots, any subsequent action was justified. Tarnowski wrote, "That is not what the law says." Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it when you finally get some judges who are going after the cops. I love it. I wanna read that one. I wanna highlight that one part, baby. That was beautiful. In effect, defendant argues that because he heard gunshots, any subsequent action was justified. Tarnowski wrote, "That is not what the law says." Very good. Very beautiful. The charge is intentional discharge of a firearm that endangers safety and reckless discharge of a firearm within a municipality are each punishable by up to 2 years in prison and a maximum $5,000 fine. St. Louis County Attorney Mark Rubin believes it is the first time his officer is pursuing criminal charges against an officer for a shooting. The first time. Wow. It's the first time. That tells me a lot. That tells me a lot about St. Louis. In a briefing arguing why the charges should not be dropped, Rubin wrote that Liebfried acted with a conscious disregard of the risk involved when firing his weapon. According to the criminal complaint, Liebfried fired 4 quick shots, then 2 more 6 seconds later, after File had shouted for him to stop. In a statement Monday, Ng said, We respectfully disagree with the court's order and believe the shots fired were well justified. Officer Liebfried is looking forward to his jury trial. The case will hinge on whether the officer's conduct was reasonable or not under the circumstances confronting him, Tarnowski wrote. A settlement conference is scheduled for April 15th. The Duluth Police Department placed Liebfried off duty indefinitely in December, though Duluth officials have previously declined to say whether he is still being paid by the city. So, wow, he could still be paid by the city, even though he's about to go on trial. That is absolutely insane. So this officer hears a phantom noise, a guy kicking his freaking door shut, which people do that with freaking cops all the time. And this cop mistaked that for a gunshot and just started shooting. Yeah, you gotta go to fucking prison, buddy. Because if I did the exact same thing, let's say that I was trying to do a citizen's arrest based on a woman screaming, help me, I'm being tied up, this man's trying to kill me. And I did the exact same thing. I'd be in prison. So why is this officer avoiding that? That's what I gotta know. It just seems to me like a very, very strange thing.
It seems to me a strange thing.
Just strange how some officers can avoid punishment, whereas we the citizens would never avoid that punishment.